Honestly, I'm tired of people calling Wike a mindless land grabber. I mean, Wike might be opportunistic, but is far from a mindless land grabber. I even dare say that Wike is not witch hunting anybody in this Abuja. If your land has been taken away from you, if you are fall victim of his policies, it is because you were on the wrong side of the law, and many of you are to be blamed, right? Many of you are to be blamed. Abuja remains one of those places in Nigeria where you can do 100% due diligence before buying a property. You can purchase a property and go to sleep. But if you do it the wrong way, you're going to fall on the wrong side of the law. And that's where many of you are, and your family members who have had their properties taken away from them. Wike is not witch hunting anybody. Let's look at some of the instances where Wike has revoked properties, right? For instance, the ground rent saga. When you are allocated a property by the government, it is in your terms of allocation that you must pay ground rent. And if you don't pay ground rent, your property will be revoked, right? A lot of you bought properties for years, 15 years, 20 years. Even government agencies, they do not pay ground rent, right? How is there a fault for revoking your property? How is that Wike's problem? Let's look at Gishiri, right? A lot of people bought properties in Gishiri, but it was on a road. In the Abuja master plan, that place is supposed to be a road. Those properties were revoked so that the road can be constructed. How is that Wike's problem? If you had worked with an experienced real estate lawyer in that instance, they would have been able to find out that those properties are on a road, right? And you would have gotten advice not to purchase them for future concerns. But a lot of you buy properties, they just send you papers, you transfer millions of naira to people without doing due diligence, without asking questions. And then when things happen, you begin to blame Wike, right? I'm saying this today as someone who has knowledge of the market. Abuja is one of the best places and safest places to buy properties in Nigeria. When you go to Lagos, you have things like Omolile. In places like Asaba, you buy properties, one family member will come out from nowhere and say, oh, we didn't give authority for them to sell this property. Before you know, you're setting 2, 3, 4 people, one chief, something like that. But in Abuja, if you do 100% due diligence and purchase a property, that property is 100% yours. 100% yours. And I see a lot of comments. People say, oh, I'm not investing in Abuja until Wike goes because I don't want my property. I'm just laughing at you. I sell real estate every day, and I'm telling you for real, people are buying Abuja up in hectares. Places that you have not heard of, they are buying them every day and they are waiting for you. Yes, these lands will be there when Wike is gone, but these lands will be far more expensive than they are today. You will pay at least 10x for some properties, 20x the price they bought them. You can look at the infrastructures going around all around Abuja and the work that's going into getting Abuja to a higher standard. This is the time to invest in Abuja. If you're not investing in Abuja right now, I'm telling you, you're going to regret it in the future. You're going to regret it because there's a boom in the market. This is the time to invest in Abuja. So when I hear people say things like Wike is a land grabber, I get pissed off because they're just talking out of ignorance. You don't even know what you're saying. That's the truth. You don't know what you're saying.